Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you lay eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. All right, so the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Khamzat, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now, and he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division. Leon Edwards is all eyeballs on him here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffalo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, this crowd is going sick, and you know why? Because this is the 4th time they've made the fight between Khamzat Chimaev and Leon Edwards, and it's the first time that it's actually going to happen right here, right now.
You know, Khamzat Chimaev is essentially the boogeyman. Nobody wants to see him. But like you said, John, Leon Edwards took the fight 4 times. Leon Edwards ain't afraid of nobody. Leon Edwards is ready for the challenge that is in front of him tonight. Boy, it's a challenge, though, because Khamzat Chimaev is a beast. This will be a fun one. Let's go.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Man, this is fun to watch if you like striking as these fighters go back and forth. Just misses with that one. Nice job by the kickboxer there as he gets the front kick home early against the wrestler. You gotta think that's gonna be a big part of his repertoire here, tonight.
Well, yeah, John, especially when you have to stay at range. He's gotta maintain distance. And those types of weapons, those front kicks, those kicks up the middle, will allow for him to keep that wrestler at bay so that he can see when those level changes happen, allowing him to defend those takedowns. Oh, nice double leg, yes. Yep, got to be very careful there. Now he's going full mount.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, that gilly is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Edwards is right back to the full mount.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Pop your hip.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Hey, you gotta get off your back. You gotta get off your back.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Everything is going good, okay? He cannot handle the dominance on the ground. You're controlling everything on the ground. Just be careful when you're in his guard.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, spinning back fist. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Chimaev. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his attack, going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Woo! Side control now. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Edwards is really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Under a minute now to go.
He passed the half guard.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks lethal.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
talking about right there. He can't handle your striking. Just keep moving to your left to stay away from his power and just keep walking.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Ooh, what a punch.
Beautiful timing and placement to land the flying knee. Takedown defense holds up.
Big knee.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today. You got to be careful here.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Chimaev. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Edwards has got full mount now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Takedown defense is there.
Here's a oh, he's wobbling now. Nice transition.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard. Oh, in the moment.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Oh, big elbow.
He's got to be careful here.
Edwards gets up. Clearly, he wanted this fight back to its feet despite having a dominant position on the ground. Tags him with that uppercut. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship
The
rounds.
4th round is easily the hardest round of fighting. You're so used to fighting up to
Shot finds the target there.
great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Good work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on it.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Going for an arm bar now.
Oh, that's getting deep.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Continuing to work for a submission here.
He's gonna have to fight to get this in.
Oh, that's gotta be it, I don't know.
That's in so deep, oh my goodness.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Chimaev's in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Getting them out here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is stunning on the mat.
Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that?
Arms in deep.
Oh, that has got to be it. There's the tap. Khamzat Chimaev with a massive highlight at the Garden.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
What a tremendous performance. Granted, a lot of people felt like he might win by submission, but these are high-level fighters that Chimaev continues to dust.
Yeah, he's dominating. I mean, he's taking guys, world-class guys, and making them look average. He takes you down, he takes you down, he moves to his position, and he gets finishes. Tonight, it's a submission victory against another tough opponent.
And now we'll see how quickly they turn him around, but congratulations.